And welcome back to another episode 9 with the fellas. We got the gang back together. Holy shit, it's been a while. Biggs, Bakes, Lou, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good to be back, G-Bo.
Bakes?
Pretty good.
So before we get into anything, Bakes, you're going to post last episode on Spotify, and we'll post this one as soon as we re-up that subscription. But just a little bit of what we're going to talk about today. There's still free agency in the NBA that we'll hit on a little bit. We'll cover Wimbledon. We'll talk about the conferences and the overload there. And then we'll have our snake draft for sports rivalries. So just a little bit. I know me and Bakes touched on it last episode. Free agency. Since we last talked, Bakes, we had Zion and D. Lil re-sign. Gobert got shipped to the Timberwolves. Ayton and KD and Kyrie call kind of all in the unknown. So do you guys have any kind of comments or anything that you've seen or something that stands out to you guys? I'll start. I think it was smart for Utah to dish Gobert. He's just 7 feet and nothing and just French and slow and just was a cancer to the locker room. So I think it was smart to dish him. Now I'm gonna be really goddamn pissed if they dish Spida because you put Mike in a tanking situation essentially. So
well, that's what's gonna happen, Grabo.
Mike's hanging up the shoes.
I mean, I hope not. I hope they keep Spida, and I guess we'll see from there. But did you guys want to touch, or Bakes, Lou, Biggs, want to touch on the other ones that you've seen, or kind of what we will see in the next coming days?
Bakes. Pacers insider Bakes says something on Ayton. I know he was saying it before it even came out. I will say though, the Celtics signing Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, good point.
Great signing for the Celtics, I think. Just kind of bring the role play into the mix, you know.
Which freed up cap space. DeAndre Ayton's, yeah. He's gonna be shipped. You know where he's going. I'm not giving away too much more, but Kevin Durant, that's the card that falls. Just he won't be going to Phoenix. I'll say that he's going. That leads. You don't get Ayton if you don't have Ayton to trade. I don't see Phoenix getting him. I don't think they have any resources. It would pretty much be the Raptors.
Who really,
in my opinion,
KD though?
What?
Who really wants KD though? Like I feel like he doesn't fit any.
Yeah, great point. But the Raptors,
their asking price for KD has got it. I mean, you saw what Minnesota sent Utah for Gobert. Like they got what, 4 picks?
Did you see what
and 4 players? Like
Timberwolves. You know what the Nets offered the Timberwolves? Did you see that?
Yeah, it was Edwards and
it was Edwards, Towns, and like
couple
3
picks.
first-round picks.
You can't tell me KD's on your front doorstep. He's not getting like the royal treatment, dog. Like all those teams would die to get him.
Are you talking about KD?
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, KD, dog.
But what contending team?
Like, no, I don't want KD.
What contending team is like going to gut their roster to like get KD?
I would. If I was a GM, dog, I'd sign that lengthy mofo in a heartbeat.
But who you like for the Raptors? Who, like the Raptors, for example.
Get rid of your whole goddamn team.
They don't really though. They'll have to get rid of OG, Scotty Barnes, but you could keep Pascal. You could keep Van Vliet. You can just give away the youth, and you don't lose too many key players realistically. I mean, yeah, Scotty Barnes is, Scotty Barnes, but still, you gonna say no to KD? I mean, shit, it's a Kawhi situation. I don't think that trade will happen though till the season. I don't see it happening for a long time. It's kind of that Kawhi Leonard situation where he didn't get traded till what? It was like August or some shit.
Yeah.
Also, they could be bluffing. Both of them. Kyrie and KD both could be bluffing.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I mean, I
I
feel
know.
like it's all
Dude,
speculation.
how fucked
right
up
now.
would the GM for the Nets be? What a moron.
Yeah. And then Zion resigns. I think, dude, I honestly think if he's healthy, I think the Pelicans will be pretty good. Like a top 5, top 6.
Yeah, but holy shit, he got 193 for sitting on his ass, basically playing like 40 games. I know he was injured, but still, holy sheesh.
I mean, he averaged like 24 and 10 when he played.
Yeah, that's true, but good Lord, who knows? Hopefully he's in shape. I mean,
yeah, that's a good point.
It's a big boy.
And then Summer League's going on. I don't know if you guys have, I mean, obviously Bakes has to watch it. I've been watching a little bit. I mean, there's just, I don't know. I feel like
It's really been really good.
This is my rant though. I think like the second year players are like this year more than like the past couple of years are forcing like what they have to do over like developing the young guys. Like the second year guys are trying to develop themselves and making an effort to like, I don't know, improve themselves first as opposed to like the young players and like the draft picks this year. I don't know. That's how I've kind of sensed the first couple days.
Magic already pulled Paulo. He's not playing anymore summer league.
Yeah, he got shut down. I was gonna say like Moses Moody though, or Moody. Holy good God, that dude should not be. He should be banned from the summer league. That dude is scary good. And then Jonathan Kuminga has hurt himself. He looks like absolute trash. Jabari looks like trash. I think it's a confidence thing with Jabari, but he does not look like a top 3 pick right now. But the team that's been the most fun to watch is Oklahoma City. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to be so good in like 3 years. Chet, Jaden Williams, and Josh Giddey. It's a scary team. And Shea Gilgeous isn't even playing. It's going to be a good team, I think.
Ochai Baji's kind of showing up for the Cavs in summer league.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
Prayers up to EJ. I hope his knee's okay. Kid took a scary fall today, if anyone was watching.
Yeah, dude. I think it's like ACL or something.
It looks like an ACL. It was limping off the court.
Yeah, but I told you, it's the Ohio State centers, man. They're just always draft busts. They can't get it done.
No,
Greg Oden, now it's him.
I just think the problem with like with him and the Pelicans is just they're so deep at that spot. Like, you got Zion, you got Nance, you got
Ace.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of depth there. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Did you guys watch Wimbledon at all?
Yeah, watched a little.
How'd you guys think about that last match with Kyrgios and?
Dude, he's got to be
He's my favorite player.
Who? Who? Kyrgios or
Kyrgios?
Dude, he is so talented, but he's just got the worst work ethic.
I missed the first tournament on, and he was already fucking complaining. Like,
dude, he went to the bar the night before the game, the pub.
Did you hear?
Yeah, dude. He's like, he fully on admits he beat Nadal, like basically hung over his balls in like the Australian Open a couple years back. Like, have you ever seen that interview? He's like, yeah, and his like worst part of his career, like he's like constantly talks about how he just goes to these tournaments and just gets mega fucked up before like the night before these matches, and then just goes out there and just dominates. But hope the court case goes well for the guy. I mean, don't condone domestic violence, but that'd be tough if he had to walk away because he's on a good high horse right now.
Lou, did you catch that at all? Wimbledon?
No, not at all. I was up in the south side watching the Sox. There at the Tigers, exactly what I was doing.
Of course you were.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys think Joker's the GOAT? Because I do.
No, it's got to be an adult.
So I'm ready for this argument. So you're comparing what the 14 on clay and the 22 majors to the 21, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. So outside of clay, he can't win really, you know what? Like outside of clay, Joker got shafted in the Australian because of COVID. He's gonna get shafted in the U.S. Open because he can't play because of him not getting the vaccine. So that gets him out of.
That's false.
That is not false. He didn't play in
I
that.
thought it wasn't mandatory anymore to travel.
Travel. I mean, but the tournament he can't play.
New York, I thought they lifted it because Kyrie didn't get it, and he got to play at the home matches again.
So I think it might be the ATP or something.
I think it's dependent on where the stadium is. If it's private property, they can control the rules.
I don't.
That's why Kyrie got to do it.
But I mean, dude, he's got 7 Wimbledon now. He's got 4 or 3 U.S. Open, 2 U.S. Open, 4 French.
Yeah,
the guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, and if you watch the earlier matches with the other opponents, not even him playing against them, but he is on just another level. It's not even comparable. He the shots he can hit and all that stuff. I mean, it's just actually so fascinating to watch. I'm not a huge tennis guy because of it. I gotta start watching it because it's I
mean, the majors are always, especially Wimbledon, it's always fun. He hasn't lost in 1,820 days at Wimbledon. He's won 4 years in a row. The guy is dominant. So I don't know. I guess that's a debate. Obviously, you got Nadal, Federer, Djokovic. So we'll see. And then this is a while back, but what's your guys' thoughts on UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten and kind of the Big Ten shaping up, and also Oregon and the SEC and kind of how the ACC? So it's seeming like it's going to be 3 mega conferences right now.
I think it's kind of a cool thing, to be honest. Even the basketball aspect of having UCLA in the Big Ten. I wasn't even thinking about football, but imagine a Ohio State UCLA 2 games in a season. I think that'd be kind of dope. Bring a lot more people, a lot more attention to the Big Ten.
Biggs. Biggs. Are you on mute? UCLA, USC, Big Ten.
What's he geeking about?
I don't know, dude. What do you do? Okay, Bakes.
I agree with Lucas.
The hell was that?
Cool. Dude, I think he's muted. I don't think.
Dude, I don't know what he's doing. Is he on something? I don't know. All right, Bakes, you go.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think that it's an interesting concept. It's so random, though. I mean,
random.
So I just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I thought it was a joke when I first saw it, but I mean, I think it's gonna be cool. I think USC in football, that'll be sick. Going to the Rose Bowl every year, that's kind of cool.
So the Pac-12 is gonna be done
every other year.
Oh, they're fucked.
The Pac-12 is gonna be done. I think the Big 12 is gonna be done.
No, the Big 12 is fine.
You think the Big 12 is fine?
Isn't Cincinnati joining the Big 12 too? Our team's
there's a ton
but it doesn't make sense because Texas and Oklahoma are dicing. They're going to the SEC.
Yeah, but it won't be done.
But that's the majority of their.
It's literally going to become the American Athletic Conference.
Right, that's what it's going to be. The ATAC.
Yeah, ATAC or AAC.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting.
The ACC, on the other hand, is completely fucked. I don't think that. I don't know.
It's just such a sad fucking college organization. Throw some balls. They have no balls.
What, NCAA?
No, Clemson.
Oh, Clemson.
You're seeing all these big name teams change, and they're just sitting in their little kiddie pool. Fucking.
They're not. They're joining the SEC. They're
Clemson?
trying to. Yeah.
I think so. What's Notre Dame going to do? They're going to have to join the Big Ten.
Us or
probably the Big Ten, right?
Or they do that shit where they stick in the independent and then fucking get in the stupid playoff and get their shit cocked every fucking year.
Why they want to stay independent so bad?
It's their tradition, man. I don't get
Biggs, it. Nice to hear from you.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So what's your thought on the whole thing?
Bullshit. I think it's bullshit. No, Notre Dame is bullshit. That's bullshit. They need to join a conference. Who is independent? Who is independent? Is it BYU? Is BYU independent?
No, they're in the Mountain West.
No one's independent.
No.
What the hell are they? It makes no sense to me.
Well, I think their thought process for football is you could create your own schedule. I mean,
Ohio State's gonna shit pump them anyways. They weren't
in the Yeah, they weren't in the ACC.
They are for bat. They have a see. That's where I think the ACC could stay alive. Is like some of the schools you can just have memberships in other like, for instance, like for lacrosse in the Big Ten, like Johns Hopkins has a membership in the Big Ten. Notre Dame has one for the ACC with basketball.
Hockey for
Pretty much every sport besides fucking football.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like we'll hear more about like kind of more teams kind of signing with different conferences here.
Who do you guys think was a better pickup, USC and UCLA, or Texas and Oklahoma for SEC?
Probably Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, it kind of the grid. I mean,
I think
that kinda
overall
makes the
though,
game.
when you look at it, like all sports,
I
Oklahoma?
think UCLA, USC.
Yeah, I do. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, in all sports. Yeah,
but like I think football, I agree.
yeah.
I think it's Texas.
And basketball.
For
That's a
what?
mega comp. The SEC getting Oklahoma and Texas for basketball.
I would take UCLA over both those teams, brand wise, like player wise, team wise.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I feel like you got to look just like at the brand itself too. Like UCLA, I think UCLA and USC just are bigger brands. Doesn't matter the sport. I think they're bigger brands, but I think Texas.
Yeah, I mean, I just still can't get over. I just can't get over how random it is, though. Like I just don't understand why they chose the Big Ten.
Like how far are they gonna go, dog? Like,
yeah, I know. It's like
country.
I mean, not that money's an issue, but like
Like a flight.
Like how much Oklahoma to the Big Ten?
But like Southern, like they fit the mold for the Big Ten, though. I feel like.
Who?
USC sure as hell won't anymore. USC is going to be like in shell shock.
I think USC's getting better.
I mean, just as like a school. I mean, just as a school, though.
Oh. I thought you were saying football.
I agree. I think the brands will for sure help the Big Ten.
SEC like type schools, and then UCLA and USC just work with the Big Ten.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of keep up with that. Before we get to the snake draft, Bakes, I know we kind of talked about it, but I want to get Biggs and Lou. Do you guys have open championship picks? Bakes, who did you pick?
The guy you didn't want. Rom.
Oh, Rom. So you're picking Rom, and I'm picking Shoffley, who won last week, so it kind of scares me, but he's hot, so I'm going to roll with it. Biggs, do you have a pick for the Open?
Yeah, up and coming, kind of out of the spotlight, Thagala.
Oh, that's right. You're big on Zahid.
He's been hot. I think he's gonna, step into the spotlight, get a major win. I think it'll be cool.
Lou?
I can't swing a goddamn golf club. I don't care. I'll be cheering. I'll throw a parlay with Doink, and we'll see who rides.
Just give me a player. Just give me
All right, Willie Z. Then I fucking love that man.
Zalatoris.
Yeah.
Fallback. All right. So Xander, Willie Z, Sahith, and Rom.
He's got to get one, right? The poor kid can't close.
Yeah. I mean, what? Tied two for the past two championships.
And he's had it. He's had it.
But I know it's tough. And then final thing until we get this snake draft. What's your guys' thoughts on the Wilson? Is that the Wilson?
Dude, that is the most legend. Dude, that is hands down if that's true. Oh my God. But kind of begs to answer the question. I mean, she goes right to the former best friend of Zach Wilson, the ex-girlfriend. So begs to ask the question. Dude, I think Mormons are a spectacle when it comes to relationships, dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, dude, like, what? Zach Wilson, the starting quarterback for the New York Jets, going and banging his mom's best friend. He already had a smoke show of a girlfriend. Well, we don't know if he banged because he isn't technically married. You're not supposed to. But we can only assume. Damn, though. That is one hell of a story if it's true. I hope it's true.
Biggs, Lou?
I mean,
it's funny, but like,
this is exactly what the Jets don't.
Yeah.
Like fucking like come on. Like you're a piss poor organization. Your quarterback is a fruitcake. Like go win 6 games. I think Zach Wilson's a piece of shit.
You go bang a mom, Lucas. You couldn't even.
I think
do it
Zach Wilson
yourself.
sucks at everything. He's a little fruitcake with a baby face. I think he's such a pussy. I think the story's fake, to be honest. I think he just wants attention.
Well, he didn't create it.
Oh, I think he did.
No,
For sure, Zach did.
The Jets organization, they pull some strings over there in New Jersey. They want all the attention.
I think Jets are going to be decent this year, though.
I really hope they are.
Yeah, they probably will. Final note on that before we move on to the snake draft. His roommate in college now dating his ex. So kind of
homie hopper.
What?
Homie hopper.
I know
That's
it's
homie hopper.
That's how it came out, didn't it? Didn't she respond like homie Hopper doesn't like?
No, that's what the guy. Yeah, the guy goes homie hopper, and then she said then she commented that.
Not ideal. All right. Now for the snake draft. So for the snake draft, we already did the order. Burke is first. I'm second. Bakes is third. Lou's fourth. Typical snake order fashion. Lou will get 2, and then Burke will get 2 on the way back. So the 5 categories are football rivalry, that's NFL or college, basketball, NBA or college, miscellaneous, so any other sport, best rivalry moment, and then best rivalry fight. Biggs, you want to start us off for round 1, pick 1?
Football rivalries. I mean, I think we all know where I'm going to go with this. Ohio State, Michigan.
Damn.
Biggest rivalry in sports. Michigan finally got a win last year. Sucked, but it kind of keeps the rivalry alive. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a chalk pick. I feel like that's what most people were probably going to pick for their football rivalry.
I was going to take Alabama, Auburn.
Oh, so you want me to take that right now then? Yeah, that's smart. I'll hold off on that. So that's a good pick. Obviously, it's chalk 1-1. I'm going to go over for my first pick to basketball. I'm going to do UNC Duke. I think it's the equivalent of OSU Michigan for football. A lot of history, a lot of players. I think the last 100-something meetings, they're about split. Points are about split. They met in the Final Four, so both teams are obviously good. Both teams hate each other's guts, produce a lot of NBA talent, and I think it's worth more, means more, it's more world-renowned than NBA rivalry. So I am UNC Duke for my first pick.
All right, Lou, you're me. It's me, right?
Pick 2.
So I'm going miscellaneous rivalry. I'm doing India-Pakistan cricket. That is the dogfight of all sports out there in the Middle East. That is the most hated and bitter rivalry there is. Draws in a ton of viewers from all over the Middle East. And it is something that I believe is a cherished rivalry between two countries that are battling it out for the top position in a sport that is interesting to say the least.
Good pick. Off the reservoir. I like it. Lou, you get 2.
So I get 2. First one, mainstream. Green Bay Bears. Switch it to the NFL. And then not a lot of people agree with me on this one, but Ohio State, Penn State. Every single game I've been to has been unbelievable. They hate each other, dog. Ohio State, Penn State is going to be one of the best rivalries in sports.
All right. Well, that was a good
You
pick.
can tell me every single game has been sick.
Pick. That was a brutal pick, Lou.
How was that a brutal pick?
That's a brutal pick.
You can't tell me every single game has been sick. The whiteout is sick. The game we went to is sick. Ohio State, Penn State is sick.
Wait, are you talking about for basketball?
No, I'm talking about football.
You already have your football pick. You got
What do you mean?
Bears.
I can't pick NFL versus fucking.
No, the NFL and college, that's one category.
That's the stupidest rule ever. All right, fine.
No, so do you want Bears, Packers, or Ohio State, Penn State?
No, I want Bears Packers. That's fine.
All right. And
Then
what's
I
the
have to
second
pick
pick?
different. I have to pick it. So I can't do basketball then, can I?
No, you can't. You can do any other category but football. I mean, I thought we covered the
All right,
goddamn
fine.
rules.
Lakers Celtics then.
Fuck.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it.
Shock picks.
Best rivalry fight, Ali Frazier. Think it explains itself. It's the greatest history of sports between two individuals. Definitely nothing topping that. And I liked how you said in just a fist fight. But I feel like UFC has had some really good ones too. But definitely in the sport of fighting, definitely Ali Frazier.
Okay. Good pick. I'm gonna go football. Shit. My 1 and 2 were both taken. I'm gonna do Texas, Oklahoma. I'm gonna do the Red River rivalry. A lot at stake. Both teams. I feel like the winner of that game usually has a successful season. Not as recent, but that's a game where two states hate each other's guts. Obviously, very big deal. Two traditional programs, blue bloods. So, Texas, Oklahoma is for my football.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go to college basketball, Duke UNC.
I already have that. That was my first pick.
Oh, it was? Fuck. God damn it. Best rivalry moment, Kick Six, Iron Bowl, 2013, I think it was. I mean, you got to watch that at least once a year, twice a year on YouTube. Pull it up. It's the most exciting moment in college football history, I think. And then miscellaneous rivalry. I'm doing Barcelona, Real Madrid, El Clasico. Yeah, I mean, Spanish league. Usually the winner of that will win the league in Spain. It's a classic. That's why it's called El Clasico. You know, it was Messi, Ronaldo for years, but now it's moving on. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go best rivalry moment. I'm gonna go USA over USSR. Miracle on Ice. I mean, Cold War, everything. I mean, we were just battling. Movies, everyone knows it. Probably the most famous hockey game ever. We cemented ourselves athletically, I believe, when we beat those Russians. Essentially, I mean, one of the most famous, iconic sports moment probably ever. So yeah, Bakes.
Best football rivalry. I'm going Army Navy. That just speaks for itself.
Pick, Baker.
Those are the people that are going out there and they're leaving it all on the field, and then they're going right to the beaches, Normandy.
Good pick, Lou.
Can I change my football one, please?
No.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Why?
No, you can't because
college football. It's just stupid.
I literally said you could. First of all, that would have buried us because one of us probably would have picked that. And second of all, you picked it, you're stuck with it. That's a good pick, too. What are you talking about?
Well, I have a good one in mind. I'll type it in the chat for Baker to see.
Bake's already picked. We all picked our football ones.
All right, whatever. All right, fine. Yeah, Red Sox, Yankees, whatever.
Or miscellaneous.
Yeah. What other categories are there? I forget. I'm sorry.
Best moment and best fight.
Best moment. Oh, Cavs, Warriors, LeBron. The GOAT of all basketball, by the way.
So are you saying like that?
I want to say the whole rivalry, that whole span when he was in the finals, like those 4 straight years.
So 2015 to 9 is it 18?
I don't know what year it ended.
2015.
But LeBron versus the Warriors is my rivalry.
All right, so LeBron versus Warriors, essentially.
Yes.
All right.
And then did you get the Red Sox Yankees?
Yeah, I did. All right, Bakes, back to you.
All right, best college basketball rivalry. I'm going with Louisville, Kentucky.
Good pick. They haven't played. They don't play every year, which sucks anymore.
I know. I was gonna go with Cincinnati and Xavier, but I opted.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, I guess I'll just take the best rivalry fight. I'll go off of that. I'm going to go Xavier UC, the shootout brawl. Yancey Gates, Mark Lyons, just an absolute melee fight. I forget who was on the ground, but just bleeding out. I mean, being at school in Cincinnati, I mean, you could tell those two schools hate each other. Probably the biggest college basketball fight to this day. So yeah, the shootout brawl, Xavier Cincinnati.
I'm up.
Yep, you got two for the.
Cool question, real quick. For like a sport rivalry, can I do players or does it have to be teams?
No, you could do players. What are you talking about? Like miscellaneous, or what are you talking about?
No, for like best basketball rivalry, can I do players?
No, that's team.
No.
That's team. Because then we would, yeah.
All right. Well, for fight, I'm gonna do McGregor Khabib. I mean, the amount of buildup there was to that fight. I mean, Khabib jumping out of the ring and beating up McGregor's trainer. I mean, that's probably the biggest moment in UFC history. Best basketball rivalry, I'm going to go Kentucky, Kansas.
Interesting. To Kentucky. We're going to have to let the viewers decide whose pick is better. But okay, explain that one.
I mean, it's just a great game every year when they play. So, you know, two blue bloods battling it out. Yeah.
Okay, so that concludes yours. Damn. For miscellaneous, trying to think. Baker, do you still have to do miscellaneous?
No, that was my first pick.
Okay, so you and Lou are out. So
I have a fight left.
Yeah.
No, I still have a best rivalry moment.
Yeah, I was talking about miscellaneous because I'm the only one that has to do that. I was between Tiger Phil. I was between Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. But I think I'm just going to do Ryder Cup. I think even if you're not a golf fan, I think that's a fun 2 days, 3 days. Country versus country. I mean, it's electric every time they do it. Everyone's tuned in. It's been close. I mean, it's been heated. So I'd say the Ryder Cup for sure is my miscellaneous.
All right, best rivalry moment. I'm going Mike Tyson biting off Vander Holyfield's ear.
Okay. And then, Lou, you got one more to finish us off.
I'll end us for like the best fight. I don't know if this technically counts, but I think Ron Artest for the whole city of Detroit. It was hilarious.
That's a good one. I like that.
Are you
That's
talking
a
about? Are you talking
That
about?
counts as a fight.
So like what? Malice
That's
at
a
the
fist
Palace?
fight. That is a fist
Yeah,
fight.
like Ron Artest.
So
versus
my
Steve Dyer.
thing with that is, well, I guess you could say that
It's
Oh,
a
that was
fist
a full
fight.
ball. Like that was a
No, no,
shit
no.
ball as well.
the only thing that you could argue is that the Pistons and Pacers weren't rivals. But I mean, that was for sure.
Oh, whoa, what?
I mean, if we're going to
There's
get
a 30 for
technical, that's
30
what
on
I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. You could get
Okay,
technical.
what about? Okay, fine. I'll change.
No,
it.
but that's if you want to. It's all up for interpretation. So that's the
all right. Fair. What about Catholics versus convicts? That fight as
Good one.
well.
Which one?
That
do
was
you
a
want?
rivalry and a fight. So I guess I'll just change it to that because that's.
Which one do you want? You could do either.
I like to run our test versus Detroit. That shit's hilarious.
All right.
That is a good one.
That 30 for 30 is nuts too.
I know.
I might watch that now that you did that.
I think it's on. I think they have it on Netflix. They have a whole like series on run our test. I believe.
All right. Thoughts on we'll go Beaks first. Thoughts on your team.
I mean, I think it's the perfect team. Easily I had got an A+ in this draft. certified. I mean, I think just OSU Michigan just topping it. It's the perfect pick. Khabib and McGregor, amazing pick. El Clasico. I mean, I can't believe none of you had that on your list. Yeah. The only flaw is the Kentucky Kansas, but I mean, it's still a great game when they play almost every time. So, yeah.
Yeah. Looking at my team, kind of similar. I think the football, the 1-1 chalk, Michigan, Ohio State, obviously will put Bigs above the rest in that category. I'd say the Texas Oklahoma I'm not crazy about, but I think UNC Duke is 1-1. I think Miracle on Ice is a great pick. I think the Ryder Cup is a great miscellaneous. I think Xavier Cincy's a great fight. It's not traditional fight like everyone else went down. So I kind of like where I stand. But I guess kind of we'll see from there. Bakes.
I mean, I think I won this. If you're a sports fan, you'd understand. But, some of you guys don't really like to branch your horizons. I don't think you understand the India-Pakistan. That is the greatest miscellaneous rivalry, I think, in history. Army-Navy, it's probably almost right behind Ohio State, Michigan, in my opinion. Louisville, Kentucky, you're basically Michigan, Ohio State, but in-state battle, absolutely. For basketball, great fucking pick. And then who the hell could ever forget about when Mike Tyson bites the ear off of Evander? I mean, Jesus, that is a loaded roster right there. And, I see that's if you're a sports fan, you'd look at that and say, yep, he won that one. So I'll give myself an A+ and a W for this snake draft.
Being the fourth pick, I feel like I played everything safe. I mean, Jibo, can you read mine off again, please? I think I had the best one by far, but I'll just humble myself. Unlike someone that just spoke.
Packers, Bears, Lakers, Celtics, Red Sox, Yankees, LeBron versus the Warriors, and then the Mouse and the Palace.
I mean, that's easily the safest you could play it as a 4 seed coming in. That's the safest you could play.
It's a B- draft.
Bullshit. You have Kansas, Kentucky, dog. I'd rather watch paint dry.
I think everyone's got at least one flaw that the audience could probably point out. But I mean, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna post this on Twitter. I'm not gonna say like who drafted what. I'm just gonna go like team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, and have them decide kind of who won the draft. We can't vote, obviously, because I know we're on Twitter. Don't vote in that. Or you can. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, we gotta have a little honesty here. Like, are we gonna all vote? Or are we all?
Who the hell, Bravo, is gonna vote in the Twitter poll? No offense, man.
What'd you say? Everyone's gonna fucking vote in that poll, Bakes.
Not me.
Oh, are you talking about us? Oh, I know damn well Lou's gonna vote. You kidding me?
Me?
Slime cheese ball? Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't voting for shit. You damn well.
Well, I might. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do that before we post on Spotify. Bakes, you putting out the Spotify and stuff, right?
Yep.
All right.
Spend money on it.
Let's not bring financial things to our viewers here, Bakes. Let's all be about the team here. So next week, I think we should start doing more snake drafts. It's more fun. Because it's just like a dead period. So we'll probably pick another topic to do next week. And we're fine for next week time wise.
Yeah, we should do next week. Best female sports, players snake draft.
Yeah. We'll leave Twitter. Twitter will handle it. That's how they pick this one. They'll pick the next one. I'll throw that as the option. But it was good. We'll probably do more snake drafts, just because it's dead right now, and then we'll go from there. It was good to be back with all you guys. Any closing thoughts?
You just got fucking canceled.
Any closing thoughts? No, we're inclusive here. Are we any closing thoughts here for the boys?
Best WNBA rivalries pick. I'm here for it, my man.
Whitney Griner in Russia.
Yo, right? That'd be one of them.
Wow.
All right.
Brittany Griner. We didn't even touch about her getting.
Oh, you're right.
Guilty.
Should we get a quick 1 minute segment on Brittany? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. She's hosed.
Let's just put it this way.
I don't know what to say. She's hosed.
She's fucked. Yeah, dude, she's fucked. I mean,
Don't if you do
don't
the
bring
crime,
a dab pen to Russia.
yeah, if you do the crime, do the time. I don't know what to tell you. But do you agree? Do you? I'm gonna.
I agree with 12 years.
No. Obviously, 10 years is excessive. But do you agree if do you agree if LeBron was in this situation that we would get him out in a second compared to like what Brittany's like? If LeBron did this, he'd be back.
They wouldn't keep them.
No, I know.
He'd be flying private. Unfortunately, she was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she gets, no.
All right. So yeah, before we get canceled,
LeBron also doesn't burn, so
yeah, I don't know. As far as you know. It's interesting. Yeah, we might cover that next spot though. No, but all good.
Next one.
We'll be at it next week, and
Yo, who won the WNBA Finals All-Star games? Anyone know?
no. But I know they bought the trophy for $20 for the MVP.
oh no, they did. It was brutal.
That is so proud.
Joking. What?
Yeah, it was like a trophy store trophy with like.
Almost worth is my free Slurpee, to be honest with you.
I heard
free
did you
Slurpee
see
for that thing.
they did do they did the skills competition in an AAU gym.
Dude, that's where they play most of their games. Like,
So
there's
does-
only a few teams that have NBA arenas. That the WNBA.
Oh.
I'd love to watch Lou guard Sue Bird.
Yeah.
I think she might
All
put me in the blender, to be honest.
Well, we got in 2 minutes of WNBA comments there per se, but yeah, wrapping it up.
Next episode, full blown WNBA.
Yeah, honestly. Watch us work. Next episode, yeah, next week. So
We can catch up with the Sparks, the New York Liberty.
I'm so cropping this out. It's not
Seattle
even funny.
Storm,
Yo, no, the
No,
Chicago
keep it.
Sky.
I think it's hilarious.
Yo, the Chicago Sky are
New
actually
York
good. though.
Liberty.
Chicago Sky is good. I'm telling you. Watch them.
Nah, Brianna Stewart be dropping fucking 37 and 12. It's like her day job.
All right. Good episode. Episode 9. Episode 10 on the way next week. We might get into WNBA just to start it off. Maybe might be the snake draft. Honestly, it could get fun.
We wouldn't be able to fill it out.
Oh no, I know.
It'd be too big.
I know.
Best female athletes.
All right, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, no, okay. All right, see you, boys.
See ya.